Hi guys, this is a video on how to navigate interactive brokers, how to buy and sell stocks, how to do your options if you want to, and some of the tools and configurations that you might want to do if you've just gotten started on interactive brokers. Okay, so let me share my screen. So once you have signed up for an account and you have funded your account, the account is up and working, usually there are quite a number of things over here. There's your portfolio, how much you have, your performance, your balances, things like that. And you can also from here, do deposits, how to withdraw money as well. You can look at your orders and trades over here. For me, I have two separate accounts, so that's why you see this account here. If you just started, maybe you only have one. And you can go to your portfolio or you can go to trades. Usually on the web version, I trade with my mobile right now. But if you're not familiar, it's best to start using your laptop first. And go to, let's say for SPY. So usually I'll just type the ticker symbol over here. For example, once I click on SPY, because there is stocks and there is also options and there's also CFDs. So let's look at stocks first. Okay, so they do tell you the price of SPY, the last changes over here, the amount of changes, the percentage that is changed, what is it asking for and what's the bid price now. Okay, because the market is not open now, we are not seeing any changes in the prices. There's also a chart over here if you want to do your charting. If not, you can use TradingView as well. Personally, I don't really use it over here, but it does save some time if you're into a bit of a charting and you're lazy to open a TradingView account. Okay, so if you want to buy, just click on buy over here. Okay, and there's accounts to select if you have a couple like me. If not, you just have one. So make sure that it is on the buy. Okay, and also because if let's say your account is new, it could also be the default is 100 stocks. So let's say if you just only want 10 stocks or you only want 5 stocks. So please remember to adjust the quantity as well. Okay, and shares over here, I usually keep it as shares. Some people prefer to buy fractional shares, so they use USD. So they might change, I want to buy $3,000 USD worth of SPY shares. But if you just started, I would recommend that you just click on shares and just buy the amount of shares that you want. And they will let you know how much is it going to cost. Okay. And usually my orders are limit. Limit just means that you want to buy at a certain price. So that's why there's this limit price over here. So if I don't want to buy it at $590, I want to buy it at $570, for example. Then you can change over here. And it just simply means that they will only trigger the trade when it hits this price. Okay, there is also market where you just buy immediately whatever shares that is showing here, then they will trade it for you. Okay, so that is the difference. Usually I would just use limit. Okay, so it's not too complicated. Okay, and time in force, usually I put day. So if let's say it doesn't get filled today, my trade will actually be cancelled. Okay, some people like to use good till cancel, which is GTC. So it just means that it will be good till cancel. So they will only cancel the trade until you want to cancel it, or they will place the trade if let's say it happens to hit your set price. Okay, so unless you go and cancel it, it will just be there forever. Okay, and there is also profit taker and stop loss, because personally we are not doing trading, so we don't really do the profit taker and stop loss. Okay, so as a newbie, I would always recommend you guys to press preview first, just confirm everything and also make sure that everything's correct. Okay, so you can submit a buy order, or if it's wrong, you can go back and you can edit. Okay, so usually I'll just put, buy order. Okay, do not show this. If let's say decline, then your order will not be confirmed. So in case there's anything, let me just go and press buy. Okay, so you can see that the order is submitted because the market is not open now. So if it's completed already, then you'll say your order has been processed. Okay, so usually I will go in over here. If let's say the order is not done yet, you will see at the orders. Yeah, means it's not it's submitted, but it is not filled. Okay, if it's filled, then it will put here filled, which means it is under your portfolio already. Okay, so let's say if it happens that you made a mistake or you decided that this trade you don't want to go ahead anymore, you can press over here, you can cancel it, or you can modify it. Okay, so let's try modifying. Let's say you want to buy at 2 shares instead. Okay, then you can change, then you can submit over here. But if let's say you want to cancel it, then just cancel it, accept it, and it'll be canceled. Okay. All right. So let's say if you do want to sell a stock, it should be under your positions, under your portfolio. Just click on the little three buttons. Go and press sell, or you can go and press close. Okay. So let's say if you choose sell, then you have to look at like how much you want to sell. But usually for me, I would just press close in case they tell you the wrong things and you can't close it anymore. Okay, so remember to adjust the quantity as per usual, and also just click on sell. All right. So, let's say if you want to do like options, you can go to the ticker symbol as per usual. So let's do SPY as well. Usually there's options and options chain. So I will click on the options chain because I want to select based on what's the strike price and everything that I want to see. Okay. So for example, if you want to do a sell put on SPY, and usually I will look at 30 days. So in this case, 30 days, there's actually the calls and the put side, and now we are doing sell put. Okay, so we will be looking at the put side. And the one in the middle is actually the strike price. Okay, so let's say, we want to do 1 to 2 strikes below the current price. Okay, because the market is now not open. So, usually when it's open, it will actually keep changing. So let's say if we want to do a sell put, you just hover your mouse over. In case you're not sure, the red color is the sell and the blue color is the buy. Okay, so we want to sell put here. 1 to 2 strikes down, we just click over here. And usually I will just use this as a double check sell put at the strike price of $588, and the expiry is 30 days later. So usually I would just try to check whether everything is correct, and then I'll just press the order. Okay, so of course I'm not gonna click it now, but you can click it next time when you're doing on your demo portfolio or your paper account. Okay, so similarly, let me just cancel this order. So similarly, if let's say you're doing a buy call, we want more than 350 days. So let's say I just choose the maximum. Okay, 900 plus days. Okay, so buy call is actually on the left side of the screen. So same thing, maybe I'm looking for 1 to 2 strikes, then I will just click on the blue color one because now we're doing a buy call. Okay, so I will just go ahead and check, how is everything. If I want to see the quote, I would also have a look over here. Yeah, I think because now the market is not open, usually you can bargain and adjust the number of contracts you want, and also go for the mid price instead. Okay, so that is how you actually buy and sell a stock, or you can actually sell put, or you can buy call on interactive brokers. All right, hope this helps. That's all. Thank you.